You are about to listen to Pigs in Paradise, a fairy story most absurd, by Roger Maxson. Copyright 2021, Roger Maxson. Narrated by Ian A. Miller and published by TekTime. You are listening to Pigs in Paradise, a fairy story most absurd, by Roger Maxson. Preface. After spending 9 years writing Pigs in Paradise following 4 years of research, trepidation, and fear of failure, I decided to self-publish because I did not want to delay instant gratification and overnight success any longer. Another reason to self-publish was that I wanted to publish my book, the one I wrote. Pigs in Paradise, a fairy story most absurd, is a political satire. Literary and funny too, says I. If the novel seems a little long, there is a reason for that. It is an exercise in freedom of expression, and freedom from religion, a critique of religion in politics, namely American evangelicalism. The idea for the novel started to take shape in 2007. Influenced by George Orwell's Animal Farm, I found my mission, or it found me. Being religious is a condition chosen for the individual born into one before a child has a choice or an option. I do not ridicule religious people per se. I do unto religious leaders, though, as they do unto others, and have a good time doing it. Someone's religious label is chosen for the individual. Quite often the religious label depends on where one is born. If someone is born in India, it is reasonable to assume that that person will be Hindu. Likewise, if someone is born in Pakistan, that person is something else. In the infidel West there is a smorgasbord of religious choice. In the United States there are Protestant persuasions, Baptist congregations from the North and South, Presbyterians, Lutherans, Methodists, and Episcopalians. There is a close cousin, the Catholic Church, and let us not forget the Mormons of the Church of Latter-day Saints of Jesus. Competition is good, and every stripe or persuasion hates the other. There's a pressing issue among the Catholic clergy in America. Bishops are torn as they ponder whether the American Catholic president should be given communion because of his position on abortion. Who cares? I don't. These men of the cloth are growing old, worn out, irrelevant, the way of all religions today. Thank goodness. Today there are more nons born than nuns or born-agains. More nons in more non-religious households means hope, a promise of good things to come. As more of these young nons move up the ranks and into positions of political power, they'll save the world from its course of self-destruction from guns, greed, climate change, or a promise and a prayer of a better life up yonder. Until that time, however, we have what we have and must do what we can to ward off the evil done by the religious, or rather the ridiculous. I hope I have started a small snowball, and it's all downhill from here. What is a fairy story? Talking animals? What is absurd? Talking animals led to religion. Roger Maxson. You are listening to Pigs in Paradise, a fairy story most absurd, by Roger Maxson. Book 1. 1. Out on Highway 61. On an Israeli farm on the Egyptian border, a Jersey cow gave birth to what appeared to be a red calf. Muslims from the village that overlooked the Israeli farm shouted and pointed with a great deal of consternation. Several men held their heads, while others wrung their hands and moaned and scurried back and forth. The call went out for afternoon prayers. Meanwhile, on the Israeli side there was a hush over the land.